All right, we're gonna do this loosey goosey. I'll go ahead and start by reiterating the sum up. So I still have the 3 words music on. Yeah, that's fine. So ever since moving her business to Luxnox, 3 words, the Void cat person has enjoyed success after success. Despite lacking the ability to speak, she's been brokering deals here, there, and everywhere among Corsair, and the continent rising into the sky has not even slowed her ventures even a little. Talismans, crystals, ore, minerals. There's no stone left unturned, and 3 plans to continue rocking and rolling by scratching the surface of the rune industry. Runes are capable of storing magic and transferring properties of that magic to another inanimate object by embedding, the hip young folk are calling it slotting, the runestone it appears on, or inside, within the object one wishes to empower. Obviously, this has great implications, and 3 doesn't need to shout Eureka to know when the getting's good. She can't, anyway. So she's gobbled up the contracts that have been coming in to become a cornerstone of the industry. One such shipment of runes and other rocks, intended for the Sparkers working on a sandboat project in Plid, which is a busy town southwest of Luxnox, was reported as viciously attacked and stolen. Lives and rocks lost both. Your party has been hired in the great capital city of Olga to investigate the cause, retrieve the shipment if it still exists, and secure the route if possible. The site of the attack is closest to Plid, so the Dunestriders and Sparker Association there could provide insight, or you could head to the site itself right away and and just look around. You have been plopped right outside her 3 words' shop. She has given you a couple runestones, a taste of what the shipment is, and something you can compare. These runes are set and primed to explode upon a good hard thwack. She has also told you pretty much everything that she knows. The missing wagon, they were transporting these runestones from the Wawanana mines over directly to Plid. The Dunestriders are already there. The job, because, oh my goodness, the Dunestriders are already there apprising her of what happened maybe about 2 days ago. So they're already on the case. And they are already in, an investigation ongoing. So 3 doesn't know much, but the Dunestriders will be able to answer more of your party's questions. You have checked your inventory from the last gig you guys have done together. So you have, say, 2 potions and 2 weave wetters. And now with those 2 explosion runestones, you'll have to distribute them. They have to be on your person in order to use them. You're all looking around at each other. What would you like to do? The objective seems clear. You have 2 choices, basically. Just go to Plid and start talking to people, or go to the site and start talking to people. The site of the crash, the scene of the crime, and start talking to people. But either is fine.
Well, I believe first things first, Neath, with his infinite intelligence, would go to Crag. I believe this would suit you best, and hand him one of the runestones.
Is this one of the explosive ones?
Indeed.
Looks dangerous. I like it. So, how do you use this? And Craig goes to, take a bite out of it.
No. I think 3 said good, or gestured that good impact would set it off.
Oh. I'll just put this away then. Well, we know where to go. What else could we possibly need to know? Why don't we just go there right away?
I don't see the harm in that.
Right, so if we've already acquired all we need here, then we can just move on.
I'm sure putting our noggins together, we could come up with a plan of attack. Why not head straight to the site? Perhaps even there will even be some Dune Striders there. I suppose that means the party's setting off?
Yeah, I guess. All right. So, you all head out on your glorious raptors. They look like this today.
Whoa.
They've got the crazy eyes on them.
Yeah.
All right. So you head out. Let's see here. Past Plid, you arrive at the scene of the crime. Dun dun dun. Oh, I forgot to preload the music. Pardon me. Alright, that's good enough. Let's see here. So, you were given directions by 3 words of where the scene of the unfortunate circumstance took place, and being adventurers of some renown, you're able to follow directions. Isn't that refreshing? You arrive through a twist of crags and cliffs, the blasted crimson sandlands. Let's see, opens up into what looks to be a camp. You can see several Dune Striders ahead of you, many barrels, a cart, raptors of their own. They're all kind of milling around, and let's see here. Bum ba bum bum bum. Yeah, so you follow the road south, and as you're walking in, someone notices you. You can see several guards, several Dune Striders, clad in, of course, the popular armor of the Honk. They stand watch, just pittering around. Behind them you can see splintered remains of broken crates, and of course you can see stacks of their own supplies, barrels, and so it looks like they're in here for the long haul. They notice you as you approach. One comes forward to stop you. This fellow here just holds out a hand. "Stop right there, adventurers. This place is off limits, save to those in the employ of the Sparker Association."
Ah, but you see, you stand before Neath, one of the finest students of the Tactician's Tutorium in Luxnox, here to investigate the situation.
Come again.
He doesn't know.
And Crab's rolling his eyes like, mages.
We were employed by 3 words, the owner of the shipment at hand. That was had an unfortunate fate here.
Ah, the cat person, eh? Well, that's a relief. We could use the extra hands. Yep, come on in. I'll show you around. Don't touch anything. Unless it needs touching, you know? So the Dune Strider comes in, he shows you off. You all hop off of your raptors. And he shows you around, introduces you to the other Dune Striders. And you all basically get the free detective reign over the camp. They seem talkative. They point out just the splintered remains of some broken crates towards the north, and some deep red stains that mark the arid ground around the camp. It seems like they've taken care to pile their stuff away from the actual scene of the crime. But yeah, you've now been given access to the campsite. Now that you mentioned 3 words put you up to it, you can do whatever you want, whatever you think investigating means. Oh, I can give you another. Let's see here. So as far as the campsite, you also can look up and around. You're kind of in something of like a ravine or like a hole of sorts. The orange cliffs scale up around you. You're kind of in a hole, and then the path continues forward through this southern area of Corsair, through more rocky outcroppings. It is a darn good place to ambush people, as the scene of the crime would have you know. But yeah, what would you like to do to crack the case, detectives?
I believe Dom is going to find any Dune Striders that look like they're in the middle of a conversation. Walk up to them and just kind of stand there.
Okay. Not getting their attention? You're just standing
Nope.
there? Alright,
Just
sure.
standing there, listening to their conversation.
Yep. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to throw a 5. Let's see here. So they're talking. And yeah, this is the part I'm talking about. You'll have to forgive me.
No problem.
I've got to turn the page, maybe not turn the page. Let's see. So the guard, the Dune Striders, they are muttering about how many curious passers-by they've had to shoo away, and monsters that they've had to frighten off, just wildlife and that sort of thing. They mention that some sort of smoky mist, or they are actually talking about some sort of smoky mist that was reported in the area. And then they notice you, and they kind of like start like, oh, hey, it shames us to admit, but we've been here for a while, but the investigation has yet to begin in earnest. We've had our hands full tracking down the victims' next of kin and ensuring the poor souls are given a proper burial. Apologies for the trouble, but maybe you could take the lead in the investigation?
Sure. I don't see why not.
Especially if 3 put you up to
Start
it.
walking away.
Alright. Just wobble.
Mm-hmm. Neath, was it?
Yes.
They said they haven't begun the investigation yet. I think we gotta do this ourselves.
Figures. Well, I'll just have a look around then. And he starts walking off. And he's, peering over, stroking his chin, looking at the fragments of the shattered crates and such.
Okay.
Trying to see if you can glean any information.
Sure. Roll me Int or mind, depending on if you're trying to reach like a logical conclusion, or if you're trying to glean something like from intuition.
This would be logical, so it would be intelligence.
Okay. Just do /roll d20 plus whatever your int score is.
I was already on it.
Great. An 18. Bah, 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 bah. Let's see here. So there are a number, as you're peering over these crates, there are a number of clawed, 1, 2, 3, clawed three-toed footprints. And there are scorch marks on the ruined crates. Definitely, like you get down and take a little sniffy snoof, and it smells like charring. You can find a set of tracks left by the deep red stains, which you surmise is now just dried and mixed up blood in the sand. You can find a set of tracks leading off further into the cliff. Additionally, you find more evidence suggesting that while there was a scuffle, just an immediate attack on the shipment, on the wagon shipment directly, you find more footprints around, and that suggests that there are other bad guys not even partaking in the raid, but simply acting as a lookout. And also, let's see, looking around, we'll say everybody is part of this investigation. Everybody, you can also see that there are things dangling from the top of the hole, from the cliff face. Looks like dangling ladders or rope ladders or other kinds of ropes where people may have descended.
Interesting. Neith is taking notes in his tome, of course, of all this.
For the rest of you, while this investigation is going on, no rule required for this one. Like all of the victims, like pretty much everyone was slain, including their raptors and other beasts of burden. The Doomstriders have already carried off and pulled those people off, and of course what's not smashed is gone. Everything else is kind of left untouched, like the like tarps covering it, those remain just unripped, unmolested.
Craig is gonna take a look in one of the barrels or boxes just to see what sort of thing wasn't taken, like what was left behind.
Okay. Let's see, that one, go ahead and give me a strength check, just to see if you can pry open the lid. It's, battened down. Simple. Yeah, just bloop. You just pop open the lid. Looks like it was stuck good. In this are, investigating the barrels closest to you. It's actually Doomstrider equipment. Spears, their own potions, or magical liquids that they bring on excursions and investigations when they expect to be there for more than a day. Other weapons such as jodels. Let's see here. Next barrel, you find you do get a stash of link pearls. The Doomstrider has seen you going through their stuff by now, and they jokingly, in a picking on you sort of way, say, "Well, if you wanted the link pearl, if you didn't already have one, you could have just asked for one."
Crag like bristles a bit and like whirls on him and says, "I don't need your stupid link pearl, but I'll still take one if the offer's open."
Ain't you aggressive one? Yeah, sure, you can have one on the house. It'll let you contact us. The name's Warren. If you wanted to call me. No one ever calls me.
Well, you can call me Crag.
Crag. He holds out the link pearl. Well, he holds out like a handful of link pearls for you and your companions, and he gives you a hearty handshake. Nice to meet you. Have you found anything?
Well, I was hoping you could help us out with that. Just point us to where the thieves are, and we'll take care of the rest.
Well, we think we think they're that way. And he points towards the north, where the wagon tracks and like the deep red blood tracks kind of go off. You follow his point, and actually, you see some dust kicking up in the front.
Well, mystery solved, guys.
Oh,
They're right over there.
I didn't know I could summon them. That's I gotta have my finger checked. If I could just summon the culprit like that. They are coming up quick. They get within about 100 feet of you. You can hear them all rowdy and yelling and wilding. There's some yeehaws in there and some yippee-ki-yays. They are looking crazy in the eye. They have huge raptors and a bunch of dudes. The Doomstriders collect themselves and go to face them. Say, "Well, you're the investigating party. We'll go and do our jobs here. It wouldn't do if you got hurt on account of Miss Three's accord. We'll take care of these bad guys, and we'll bring back a bunch for questioning. You just stay here and guard the rear, I guess." They go off and they run off. Ah! And before you know it, you're left alone.
Well,
Should we follow those guys, or?
Neath had his nose buried in his tome. Where did they all go?
Fight some bad guys or something. The
is that
culprits,
supposed to
they
be our
said.
job?
I'm fairly sure it is not part of protocol for them to completely leave a site unattended.
There is a kaboom next to you. Next to you, Crag, just poof, and there is a stout yay as suddenly people jump from above down next to you, and they start beating you up.
Gasp.
I'd like to see them try.
Whoa. That is a big raptor.
Let's see here. And this dude's got a little. Let's see. So these people jump down and start beating the crap out of you. Hang on one sec. Yeah, that one. All right, this is the beat. This is the beat you up music. So what jumps down is from the top of the hole that you're kind of in. They jump down from the cliffs. Two huge, very like mouthy-looking raptors with huge rows of saw teeth. One of from one jumps off, a kind of purple cloaked guy with a mask covering the bottom half of his mouth. He's punching his hands together. Looks like he's got some gauntlets on. There, off of the other raptor, is someone with brandishing a scimitar. They look little lithe action, and on a somewhat smaller raptor is a little kobold dude. He's swirling some fire with a haughty grin on his face. And this guy's they always show up with more stuff to steal. We knew it was a great idea. Come on, guys, it's time to double dip. So you guys are able to reposition yourself within 3 tiles of your current position, and you determine your turn order, your permanent turn order.
Crag's already running straight at them.
In that case, I guess Crag will go first.
It's up to you. Just you can see that's the direction he's going.
Okay. Don't mind all these rolls; they don't matter.
Okay.
All right. So Crag first.
Sure.
Why does it say
Sounds good.
Thulius? That's not who you are. You're Dom Juan.
It says Dom on my
Oh
screen.
my god.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Here you go. Try that one.
I got a plus 11 on perception.
Alrighty. So after Crag, who goes?
I suppose it would be
yeah.
me.
You guys determine your entire turn order, and that is your permanent turn order. And you all go first as a group.
Oh, okay.
So Crag, Neath. Unless someone else has something to say about going second.
No, you can go.
Okay.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Third, fourth.
I could go third.
Okay. That means your choice is made for you, Dom Juan. As your party surges past you.
Dom just standing there.
Let's see here. I'm not sure if I tell you the order that I choose for the other side, but that is the order. All right, Crag, go for it. What would you like to do? Go for it. You have seized the opportunity and seized the initiative as you barrel through and jump over the tent and jump over the barrels. You see your assailants descending from the ropes and ladders.
I think as he charges forward, he's just gonna grab the first metal thing he can out of one of the barrels. Bring it forward and just huck it at the guy in the purple robes. Up here.
Okay, I'm with it. Tomahawk. Let's see here. That is... I mean, these are all hits. That is not a direct hit. So we deal 2 damage.
Yep, and he now has enmity.
Okay. Let me tell you guys. These guys have HP.
My goodness.
Okay.
And then enmity. Oh, I knew I was forgetting something. We'll just do that.
There you go.
Control A. Go ahead, guys. Don't mean it's all you in a row. So
Is that the end of your turn then, Craig?
Yeah, I'll end it off with that.
Okay. Neath is going to step forward 1, 2, 3, 4. Neath sort of jogging forward, flipping open his tome, is going to... What is the range on bio? 10 squares. 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Is going to cast Bio on this guy.
Gonna bio him?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 1 MP.
Dang
And
it!
that
It
is-
just does it. There's no
Yeah.
roll, there's no check.
According to Lore Master quote, yes.
Let me look at arrow, just to make sure we're not
Yeah,
missing out
for
on
sure.
anything. Yeah, no check. It just does. That's its effect.
Cool. And then, with a swish of the hand, a miasma descends. Purple gas. And then, I suppose also, we'll do one of these on Crag.
Thank you.
Good luck! Go get him!
Let's see. Let me double check. Oh, that's probably in the player book. Let me double check dots if it's at the end of each step.
While that's going on, I'm gonna roll a d20 and see if it crits.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys can just keep going. Like, housekeeping is
Okay.
easy.
And then /R 2d6 plus 7. 13 temporary HP. A barrier of 13.
Yeah,
as it
barrier.
were.
Get it right.
My bad.
Okay. People afflicted by dots, they take the damage at the end of the step they belong to. So if it's an ally, it's at the end of your step. If it's an enemy, it's at the end of the enemy step.
And that'll be Neath's turn.
Okay. Mew is going to. Can't map right now. It's going to move over next to Craig. Or sorry, not Craig. Dom. And.
Oh, yeah. Maybe you cut out. Can't hear you.
No, I was just confirming my action for it.
Okay.
He's going to take his staff, do a quick chant, create repose on the nasty.
Yeah.
Conquerors.
I've called them jawful raptors.
Jawful.
Okay. Yeah, go for so roll a d20 plus 5. Sick. Let's see here. Their magic defense. Yeah, that's a direct hit. Let's see. It has not generated any markers yet. So the direct
Yeah,
hit
so
doesn't do anything quite
it's
yet, but they do incur that -2 penalty for all stuff.
Could I use the set? Like, you can only move once for 5 spaces, correct?
Yeah, so your movement is free and you can move once for your movement, which is 5 squares. You can use a primary to sprint, which is another move. Or if you have any abilities that cause you to move, then of course you can use those. But yeah, just one move, or you can primary. It's kind of like dash in D&D.
Right. Yeah, because I was wondering if I could apply it to the secondary, but since it's only primary, so,
Unfortunately not.
yeah, that's fine. I think that's it for Mew.
Okay.
From what I'm.
And remember to increment your MP at the top right.
Yeah, just give it 2 right clicks. Okay, which brings us to Dom Juan. Why is your name so fun to say?
Um,
What would you like to
I
do?
guess I have a question.
Yes.
If I move and then cast something that invokes consecutive invocation, can I still use a second spell, or do I have to not move at all that turn?
I think it is the first one. Let's see. Consecutive invocation on your turn. After resolving the effects of an ability that enables this trait, you may forego all standard movement until the end of your turn to use an additional invoked primary ability. You may choose a new target. Can only be used once per turn. Does not prevent you from using focus. It says after resolving the ability that enables this. That, I mean, the way it reads, to me, you can use consecutive invocation. Let me see if it's in the FAQs.
Okay.
Let's see, Black Mage. Doesn't say, or it doesn't have an FAQ for it in the GM book. The player book doesn't have FAQs. The way that it reads to me is gives a yes to your question. You can move and then cast a spell and still reap the reward from consecutive invocation. Because it says after.
Hmm.
Yeah, on your turn after resolving the effects of an ability that enables the trait. Yeah, it doesn't make any mention that you haven't or can't move before, and it's for errata or like for like specifications like that. For everything else that I was like, oh, I wonder if it always had a little quip, but does not for this one. So yeah, it seems good to me.
Cool. Then Dom is going to waddle around this tent.
Waddle.
Wave their hand over the flame in their little lantern staff and turn it into a blue flame. Then cast Blizzard on this fella.
Dang. What is that fella's? Okay. I'm ready with the magic defense. Oh my god, blasted.
Or are you?
Oh,
Blasted. Yeah, that's a direct hit.
Cool. Solid 8 damage.
Okay. Splash! He is whipped with the gelid icicles of Blizzard.
Then I will use my consecutive invocation to throw down a Thunder 2.
Dang, Thunder him? Lightning aspected.
And that'll be here.
That's a big old place.
Sure is.
Dang, DPS class?
Oh.
Alright, no checks? Okay, so yeah. Let's see. Deals 3 damage. Oh wait, I made a macro for this. Wham. And then inflicts .3 on all targets. One of these dudes has seen better days. Has got 2 dots.
And then with our secondary action, we'll throw a scathe at this guy.
Scathing?
Oh, what happened? Oh, I'm still in. Okay. That's just a flat 3 damage, no checks.
Wham.
The desert duffer.
Oh, you're about to find out why he's named that.
oh.
Alright, cool. Good turn.
Yeah,
Good adventurer step, you guys.
Yep.
No, it's
Crag is pointing and cackling at the ones in the thunder.
yeah. The Tonitrus crackles down and slams into everybody. They are wrapped up, sheathed even, in thunderous sonic energy, threatening to explode every moment they take a step. Let's see here. Who did I... Alright, so the raptors. The Jawful Raptor. This one is going to run up to the tasty-looking cat, slam through the barrels, and slam its jaw. Actually, wait. And lunge through the barrels, like hopping over them, and try to take a bite out of this nerd. Let's see here.
That hits my defense.
Okay, so that's a direct
A
hit.
direct hit. Yes.
Slam. Hum! Chomps on you. You take 15
My
damage.
goodness.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
With a base 5 and 2d6 for the direct hit. As it goes sideways, smashing through the barrels, just and just clamping down on your torso. And then you can hear like a burble, like a gurgle, as it bubbles up this caustic liquid in its throat, and it prepares to hawk the mightiest loogie at you and Dom Juan, which is going to be acid spray. Oh, I forgot to give it. Nope, it's over here. Zoop. Let's see here. It is actually one of these. One moment.
Oh, okay.
Is this rectangle? Yeah, it's also here and here. The cone's a little bit different in this game.
Oh yeah, since it was the end of the adventure step, do we recover MP, or is
You do.
that at the end of...
You recover 2 MP at the end of the adventurer step. So everyone can give their MP a double left click.
Gotcha.
Give my MP a quadruple left click.
Whoa!
Oh,
Strong!
Yeah, because I'm in Umbral Eyes.
makes sense.
Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
At the start of that turn,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use provoke. The
Okay.
lizard.
Weave me a tale of how you provoke the raptor.
Craig, as soon as the raptor starts moving, Craig makes a gesture at it with both of his hands that you've never seen before in your life, but you recognize it as like the most rude thing you've ever recognized. Like,
Raptors
you don't
are,
even know what it means, but you know it's horrible. It transcends language.
and provoke gives it enmity.
Yes.
Okay. Raptors are very smart creatures. It is running, dashing towards the little Gripply, and as soon as you make this gesture to it, it sees it in its peripheral vision and just swerves towards you. And delivers a lunging jaw. Let's see here. I think I can do targets because I keyed their abilities incorrectly. A direct hit.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I guess
15
the
damage to
-2
you.
penalty won't matter.
And you also hear this burbling noise coming from the depths of its throat, and it smells kind of hydrochloric acid-y. And we got some acid coming at you. Shabam. And then it's 1, 1, 2. It's actually this one and this one. Okay. The Dune Dancer. She's going to dance on up and attack you with her scimitar.
Okay.
But not with a +7. She has a +4. Real-time nerfing.
Oh my goodness.
A 22. Alright, so she deals 4 damage to you. And comes in, let me sweep you off your feet, and strikes at your legs with her scimitar. And deals 6 total damage, and you are prone.
I'm also going to use Vengeance on that.
Okay. Immediately before taking damage. Oh, nice. Oh, double nice. Deal half the damage.
Nice.
So I'll
Half.
only take 2, and she'll also take 2.
She takes 2. Okay, cool. Cool. I like it. And you're prone. Prone is you use half your squares to get up, and you have -2 to all ability to all checks while you're down there.
Okay.
This guy comes up. He walks up, hand fist in hand, cracking his neck. He winds up his elbow and
No, don't
blops you right in the face. And he yells out, "Bagoosh!" as he does it. So that's a direct hit.
Mhm.
And he is going to push you back 1 square. You kind of like splat into the raptor behind you, and you take 9 total damage.
Okay.
This one is just going to squawk over here. The kobold is on top of this raptor, and the kobold goes, "Ha! You also are of the magical elements. Ha! A wizard duel!" And are we in range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yeah. I have trained at Zozo. I know more than you. You have not trained. You are stupid. And he sends a little dragon puff your way. Oh, direct hit. Dang, everybody direct hit? Are you guys okay?
Maybe.
Fine.
Let's see here. What's going on?
Got healers
here?
for this.
4, yeah, you have 2 healers. 4 damage and 1d6 fire damage. 10 fire damage. Oh wait, sorry, I do have to tell you. This is an invoked ability.
Okay.
So he yells out, "I invoke the dragon! Hiya!" And he puffs. So 10 damage to Dom Duan.
Quick question.
What's the question?
Is this technically like phase 1?
Yes.
Okay.
When there's a phase change, I will very explicitly inform you.
Okay.
Yeah, and from the book, it sounds like the majority of fights won't have phases.
The majority
Like,
of the
there will be
fights,
one phase.
yeah, will be single phase.
Right, okay.
I will spoil it. This is going to be a single phase. Let's see here, and that brings us back around.
Okay.
Oh wait, so at the end of enemy step, we take some dot damage. This dude takes like 6. The kobold.
The duffer? No, the kobold, yeah.
So 6 damage there. The duffer gets duffed himself for 3, right? Yeah,
Yes.
3. This raptor gets hit for 3.
And Thunder, you're rolling d20s to check the procs, right? Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, so just those 3 people. Did we get a 19 or a 20?
We did not.
Alas. Cool idea, the proc.
Mhm.
I like it.
Mhm.
All right, back to you guys. Your turn. Adventurer step dose. Crag. Small problem. They're all around you, but that's just the way you like it.
Getting up from prone just costs half my movement, right?
Yeah, just half. Let me see what half of 5 squares is, because don't you guys just have 5 squares?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me look in the. Is that in the player? Yeah.
From everything I've seen so far, I think it all rounds up.
Yeah, this is a round-up game.
Yeah.
That was my impression.
Pro.
I want to stay up close and personal anyway.
Prone. 3 squares. It's half your speed rounded up, so it costs 3 squares.
Okay. So Crag's gonna do that. Just scramble to his feet. And just like scream out in fury as he goes berserk.
Dang, berserk. Going
And then he
crazy.
takes his axe and just starts spinning it around wildly. So that should be the 4 closest enemies that get hit by that.
Sick, I love it. So a 5x5 area centered on self. Let's create that real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Centered there. Yeah, well done.
Nice. All according to plan.
All right. So this is a check. So go ahead and roll once. Oh, for thunder as well. Also roll once. This is a roll once game, and apply to all. So 15. I think that is a direct hit on everybody.
Nice.
Let me double check. Yeah. Yeah, 14's the max out here. Yep, direct hit on
So
everybody.
that would do a total of 7 damage to each of them, thanks to Berserk.
Sick. It's gonna do one of those. Nice. And everybody has enmity now.
Hmm.
So that was move, secondary, primary.
Yes. So I'm all set.
Okay. Neith is going to scrabble away from the raptor that just bit him. They didn't teach me this at the tutorial! And then he's going
The
to
tutorial.
run
You get an echo.
1, 2, 3. And then Neith is going to... Where is it? Here. Chain Stratagem.
Oh,
And he's going to use a session, so he opens his tome, flips through the pages. Yes, that's one. And then is going to bio, which now becomes an AoE, on the Dune Dancer.
Okay.
So that's a 5x5 area. Let's see.
5x5 area is pretty popular in this game. I should just have one of those on hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, the Chain Stratagem says all targets.
Yeah.
So I believe that would include Crag. Or are we going to rule this as a all hostile targets?
Let's see. Let me look at what Arrow says. Arrow says an enemy afflicted by. Okay. Arrow says inflicts a dot 3 on the target, and then right below it says dot enfeeblement. An enemy afflicted with a dot takes the damage specified at the end of each round's enemy step. So I think that clause saves Crag.
Okay. So then, I believe all 4 enemies Crag just diced up have received bio.
Have received bio.
your wimpy spells can't affect me.
I take umbrage with that. And then I suppose. You know what? Oh wait, no, that was a secondary.
Yeah,
Wait, in this game we can use a secondary with a primary,
you can.
right?
Yes.
In that case, is it? Let's raise sublimation.
Whoa, sublimate him?
So, yeah, so I'm going to inflict a dot 3 on myself, and then at the end of each turn, I'll take that dot and gain an extra MP.
Cool.
I suppose we should mark this with.
If you right-click on sublimation, click on extempore effect,
Ah, perfect. Sublimation.
and then that'll just be a reminder.
Yep. So that'll be the end of Neath's turn. Move secondary, primary.
Okay. Let's see. Just a quick reminder on it.
Yes, sir.
If you take the focus, that gives you a secondary.
Yeah,
Right.
if instead of moving, you choose to focus, it lets you focus on doing another secondary.
Okay.
So you have 2 secondaries if you choose to focus.
Okay, cool. So let's see. Mew is going to chime in. They also did not teach you to be on the front lines at the healer. And with that, Muse will cast Ruin.
Yo, ruin them.
50
Okay,
feet
so-
should be a good
Yeah.
shorthand for the 10 squares.
Yeah, 50 feet is 10
okay.
squares.
Okay. So then, I guess could I actually see like the condition that either of these are in?
Yeah, you
Here
can
I'm
take
at.
a gander over them. The one that just punched the crap out of Crag is actually not looking as good as he would, as good as he feels.
Mhm.
He's actually kind of like wobbling back and forth. The dancer though is still dancing.
Okay. Yeah, so Mew's gonna target the Mr. Puncher.
Mr. Puncher, that's what they call
Mr.
him.
Puncher. With Ruin.
Okay.
And
Okay. Not a direct hit, so you still have the base effect.
okay. So 2 damage.
4 damage.
Wait, 4?
Base effect is deals 4 damage. You will always have the base effect.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was always that. So then that's 6 damage.
Yeah, there's never a miss here. Oh, but why are we 6?
I believe I typoed this. It should be deals 2 damage to the target if we're going by the.
Dang it,
Wait,
Aegis!
I apologize.
Yes,
Yeah.
stone 2
Fixing
is
it
2
for me
damage.
as well.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah, it actually says 2 damage on the sheet.
Okay, it's
MB.
yeah, 2 damage. Okay. Give him 2 more HP. There you go. Fixed. Yeah, so 2 damage.
Then
His day is ruined.
with that, he's gonna cast Bio on it as follow-up.
Dang, the double bio. On the same dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I roll that as base damage or?
Nope, it doesn't have a base damage. It's just they take 3 flat damage at the end of their step.
Okay.
And that stacks because you are a different person than Neath.
And then
I enjoy how...
we'll also cast Sick
Yeah,
for Craig.
very helpful.
He hasn't taken any damage.
Who, Crag?
Yeah, you had a
Yeah.
barrier.
The barrier broke on the first hit.
I was like, unless I'm looking at the party log. I was
Yeah,
like,
go
he got
for
it.
it. Go for it. So yeah, D20, and see if you hit a 20. You have a special proc on that. Almost there. Halfway there.
Halfway.
Alright, so 1d6 plus 1 healing.
Yeah, 1d6 plus
Statistically, the next one will be a 20.
Cool.
Dang.
That's
roll of getting them out the way.
that's why we're
With 1
scholar.
HP, we're gonna remember that. Physics.
And that's it from you.
But it's like we're really in the source material.
True.
All right, let's see here. This raptor spews this caustic.
Wait, what
Wait.
about
Oh.
Dom Juan?
Spews this caustic liquid towards Dom Juan, who reacts quickly and
Dom will look over to the mage that singed them. I'll have you know, I got straight A's in class. Then we'll wave a hand over a lantern to, let's see, change the blue flame back to a red flame.
Yeah?
We'll hit that mage with a fire.
Non-standard?
Judge. Too soon.
I'll let you know that absolutely killed me while I was trying to eat.
okay. Hit him with a fire. His magic defense is greater than 11.
Okay.
He goes to blast your fire out of the sky with a fire of his own, but it overtakes it and blows through, and he still gets hit.
It'll do 6 damage.
Cool. Blam,
Then
blam.
we'll turn to the group. Let's see. Yeah. With our consecutive invocation, the flame in the lantern will glow a bit brighter, and we'll throw down a fire too.
A fire dose? Let's go! Or if we are
Like that.
if we're pre FF11, it's Fyra.
And I'm actually gonna use an echo on that.
Oh snap!
to
Okay,
roll 2d20.
cool. I'm with it.
Oh wait, I guess I should have done separate rolls. But obviously I'll take the 12,
Okay,
so that's 17.
17 total on the second roll.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that blows everybody's magic defense. Yeah, direct hit.
Sick.
Kaboom!
Big. Big.
Boom.
So that'll be solid 14 damage to all of them.
Dang,
Damn.
2d6? How do you get 2d6?
I'm in Astral Fire.
Oh, that's
so all my
right.
fire spells
You're
are an extra d6.
you're a strong fire mage. You got straight A's.
Then I'll focus.
You said 14?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I'll focus and mana font to get 2 MP back. And then
As you're focusing and you draw the arcane weave back into yourself, the fire courses, like curves back into your lantern. The desert the desert duffer falls down. He is doomed.
And then, as my turn comes to an end, I'll use my Swift Cast to immediately use one of my magic abilities.
Yeah.
And let's see, so we Swift Cast, and we'll Blizzard 2 in the exact same spot.
Okay. That's a base effect, a base hit, a regular hit.
Hmm.
So 3 damage.
Black Mage does a lot of damage.
Go underwater.
DPS class?
That'll end my turn in Umbral Ice.
Maybe you guys only need one DPS class anyway. Maybe I was worried for
Maybe.
nothing.
Damn.
Told you I was practicing my rotation.
So then I take 3 damage from sublimation, correct?
Yes, we are at the end of the adventurer step.
So I take 3.
Take a owie.
Owie! And then I will regain 3 MP as a result of that instead of 2.
Okay. Will you remove the fire tool? I can't. I actually don't have access to it. TY. All right. Enemy step. Dun 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 dun. The other Jolfaraptor dissolves the barrels and their contents. With this spray of acid from its mouth. Bleh. And let's see here. Turns around. Sees Crag whirling around, slamming his metal instrument into its hide. Doesn't like it. Bites him.
Well, I don't like him either.
Whoa. Crag? Does Crag like anything? Alright, so a critical hit!
He's a reprisal.
Sheesh.
Immediately before an ability is used by an enemy within 2 squares of you is resolved. Okay. Reduces the damage dealt all target until the end of this round. Oh, that's good. That's pretty good. Critical hit. 21 damage as the raptor, like, opens its mouth comically wide and then buries your upper torso in its throat and is gnawing at you voraciously. And you reprisal out of there. You wiggle out of its maw, still on desert sand and not in the belly of the beast. Barely felt that. 21 damage. Let's see here. The
Neith is going to swift cast. And
we don't have it. You can only do it at the end of a turn, I think.
Wait, really?
Is it? I think Swiftcast is at the end when any character finishes their turn.
Ah, okay. So never mind. Waiting.
Yeah. You see the little bling in the in the next menu. Let's see here. And just as a point of order, the base damage is not normally doubled in this game, but I'm doubling it anyway because I think that's fun. And also because it's less mechanical code writing for me. And it whips up another acid spray. This time, pointing at you, Crag. Let's see here. I need a cone. Oh wait, I can make a cone. In inventory, acid spray, use, place cone. Blam. The familiar burble as it makes like bird regurgitation noises coming at you, Craig. It does not move.
So that is the end of its turn.
Correct. You may now swiftcast.
Now I can swiftcast. Got it. Swiftcast and Adloquium on Crag.
Okay.
So let's go down to 2 MP. And then we're going to /R.
Okay. Ones don't mean anything in this game, so yeah,
Yes, okay.
base effect. 14 barrier.
A whirl of spectral pages envelop you to shield you from the next blow.
Your wimpy magic affects me.
it is immediately splashed upon by the acid spray from this Jawful Raptor. This
Is that an invoked ability? The acid spray?
the acid spray, it is not. It is a primary stationary marker that is magic.
Okay.
It splashes on this barrier, coalesce. You see like this it's splashing and like kind of gooping down this invisible wall. A drop gets in your eye.
That single drop makes me feel the thrill of battle. Because I took 1 damage.
Let's see here. Oh, do you do 2 damage to people? Because of reprisal? Or is it...
Oh, actually, no. I wouldn't be able to use Thrill of Battle. Reprisal reduces the damage they deal by 2.
Oh, okay.
So I'd only take 13.
Reduces the damage dealt by abilities? Yeah. So it would do 13 instead.
Okay.
Let's see. Alright. Did you take 2 less from the bite?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. So that's the beginning of that one's turn. Oops. As the marker resolves. Oh my goodness! Come on, give me the marker. There it goes. It's super mad that you flipped it off. It's just gonna bite you again, sir. It's going to position around. No, it's not. It's going to bite you with its huge, nusky, big, pointy teeth. Oh! Not a direct hit this time.
Oh my goodness.
The barrier, it is confused momentarily from the the goop hanging in reality. Then just snaps at you anyway. 5 damage.
Okay, so that'll get reduced to 3
Mm-hmm.
from reprisal, and then 2 from the barrier. I'm still gonna use Thrill of Battle.
Yeah, I think 1 damage went to you or something.
2 damage went to me.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll heal for 5.
Let's see, and it can't get 1, 2. No, okay, we are actually going to move. The raptors are smart. Acid spray.
Can't believe he will understand his own acid spray.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bandit raptor. That just gets Neath.
Okay.
It's something like this.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
They're a little different in this game.
Big ol' cone.
Yeah. It doesn't say like a 15-foot cone. It says a stationary cone extending up to 2 squares away from the origin.
Got it.
So like the origin is Crag's square, and then 2 squares
Yeah.
is yours.
Checks out.
Oh, but that means this one and that one's not. It's more like it if it goes diagonal, it's like a box.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. So that's that. Those are the raptors. The dancer sees a bunch of goop. Is going to sashay in. Hit Crag.
He cares little for the goop.
Yeah, it's gonna spin in and then swipe at Crag's legs. For a direct hit.
It's rude.
9 damage, and knock you prone, and then sashay back away. Yep, this one doesn't have a secondary action. The Velociraptor is going to continue moving. And the kobold yells, "A's aren't straight, they're slanted!" You make him out of 2 slants! Haha, I knew that I could defeat you easily. Dragon buff, I invoke thee! Direct hit.
Yeah.
Uh, 7 damage?
We tank those.
Easily.
Yeah, and that's all he's got. He's just gonna be like, ha 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 ha! And he looks over at the duffer on the ground. Wait a minute. Hey, you, get up! Get up! Hey! We're fighting. What are you doing on the ground? And that's the end of their step. He suddenly goes, ah! my tummy hurts! As he takes 3 damage from bio. I think Thunder's still going on.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you guys go ahead. Almost.
Mr. Doom Duffer explodes even though he's still dead anyway.
Yeah, he still goes. Let's see here. Oh, whoops. Alright, they have... That's... I made a mistake.
Oh.
Oh, how did they have the same amount of HP? That's silly. Let's see, 4... Dang, they both took 24 exactly HP? The 2 raptors? How did that happen? No way, right?
They're smart.
I think they.
Oh no, they're linked.
AOEs.
They're
I
linked.
think so.
Alright, whatever, it doesn't matter.
Well, if they got hit by AoEs, the damage would be the same anyway, so...
Okay.
They're both smart.
AoEs and dots.
Alright, let's see here. 3... Oh, this one takes 6 damage. Let's see here. Oops. Okay. 40... And then 6 damage. Alright. Do they take anything if Thunder does not proc?
Yeah, they still take the damage.
What is it?
The proc is just for a thundercloud. It's 3 damage.
Krakow! Ah! Where'd the lightning come from? Okay.
If thundercloud procs, then I get a 0 MP cost thundercast that does 9 damage.
That's
Oh.
cool. Alright. Adventurer step. Take it away, Crag. There's some big mouths you're contending with. Big mouth on the little one too.
Greg is gonna get back up to his feet. And... so I'll have... Okay, yeah. He's gonna use Rampart as a secondary.
Okay.
And then maim the raptor in front of him.
Dang, maim? Maim him. Let him know.
Yeah.
The raptor's not looking good. Direct hit.
Nice. So that's 5 damage.
As you whack into the raptor, it wobbles and wheels and warbles. It's still up, but it is heaving and huffing, and it's got like its head lowered down. It's on its last legs.
Alright, then Storm's Path the raptor.
Okay.
That's that should be a 10.
Should be a 10.
Yeah, because direct it.
Well, no, the 1d20 roll should have been a 10.
Oh, plus
because I
4,
forgot to
gotcha.
add my strength.
Let's see. Oh, sorry, I spaced out. That is a base effect.
Yep. So 2 damage, and I restore 2 health.
Okay. Regale me on how you defeat this raptor who has mostly teeth in the front.
With the maim, Crag like does an upward slash, like heaves his axe above him, and just brings it down with all of his weight, or whatever little that's worth.
It falls down, burbling. Some acid falls out of its mouth and disintegrates the ground.
And then he's gonna take a step out of the way of the acid breath.
Cool. Oh yeah, so this acid breath is more like this. So it's one of those cones.
Oh, okay. Would it be hitting the square I'm on now?
No.
Okay. That's it for me.
Okay.
Okay. Then Neath is going to back up, turn to Dom, and say, "Let me pet you up." And I'm going to spend an echo on this. So this will be 2d20 on the crit, right? To check if it crits.
Correct. If you roll a 20 on the d20, it's the proc, so it'll crit and also do the special thing.
Physic does not have a special thing, so it would be a crit heal, I think, of just
Oh, okay.
2d6 plus 1.
Nice.
Hey! We take those.
Dang, you rolled a 33.
Easy.
Nice.
d6 plus 1.
You just had to speak it into existence.
Yeah, so a soothing simulacrum of water seals your wounds, and you recover 6 HP.
Yeah. It's dishonorable to heal in a duel, but thank you, nonetheless.
You get another echo.
Who's
Goon.
getting the echo?
Friggin' Dom Draw.
And then I suppose Neath will head over this way.
I give Crag an echo too for, I don't know, just, here you go.
Being a good tank.
For, I don't know, for doing what he's doing. Hit thumbs up.
He's still alive. The 2 HP mattered.
And that is Neath's turn. So
For still being alive, that's why you get an echo.
Mew's going to cast Ruin. And towards the... Well, he only has one. Doing it towards the Jawful Raptor.
Mm-hmm.
And while he is doing that, he chimes in, "It's better to be alive than dead. Take your healing as you should." +5? Yeah, +5.
Okay, that is a base hit.
Okay. Just 2 damage.
4 damage. Okay.
2, because
Dang it, 2 damage.
2 damage.
I am going to change that right now.
I did it on mine.
Alright, deals 2 damage. Alright, cool. What else you got? What else you got, Mew?
What? I should have did that back. Oh, it's too late. Will cast Sublimination. Then that way he has take 3 damage for it. And then last we'll cast another Psysic to Crag. that he can keep slashing at the raptors. Crag, please, if you could not lay on the ground. You are the front line.
I'll lay on the ground whenever I feel like it. That's the only reason I was down there.
Sure, base effect.
I should just like have this
Nice.
Nice.
6
You
HP.
matched my crit with 1 die.
You know, just getting rid of the low rolls early. Alright, that's Mew. It's turn.
Yeah. Mew, you really think this guy's gonna kill me? He doesn't even dash his A's. He's writing sentences with carrots. Dom's going to turn back to the kobold who's still singeing him. Chuck a blue flame at him.
Okay. Direct hit! It's 3 is 6 damage?
Yes.
He looks pretty frosted.
And then
It's putting out his fire that he keeps conjuring. It's now just like this little tiny bead.
Yeah. Okay. The flame will glow a little bit brighter, and will direct Freeze towards the group.
Freeze.
That'll hit this raptor and the dancer.
Okay.
Oh, it's not even a check.
Yeah, no check. Okay.
It is a check. I forgot to complete
just-
that in this one.
Okay. Cool. A 14 to magical defense. That's a direct hit.
On both of them?
Yes.
Nice. Sick. 4 damage.
All right. Oh wait. Did I? Yeah, I did. I made a whole talk about it. I was thinking about dot damage. Yep. Okay. You've almost got the raptor. The dancer is frozen. She's got like paper cuts from from the most from the most technical of all murder weapons, ice. Let's see, 4 damage. Okay. Yeah, the people around Crag are not looking so good. Neither is the kobold. The only thing that's healthy over here is the raptor the kobold's riding on.
Then, on the raptor that's harassing Crag, we'll throw a scathe.
You'll scathe them.
A small puff from the lantern.
Okay. The puff, as the raptor is inhaling to get all the breath that it is to get it to expel the acid the acid, to discharge it like a CO2 canister. It inhales the fiery puff, and there's a small chain reaction that goes on in its stomach, and it gurgles and falls over and dies.
And then we'll focus and throw up a mana ward.
Cool.
The flame from the lantern kind of swirls around Dom,
Cool.
creating a small barrier.
The dancer looks kind of worried. Jeff? That was my raptor.
Don't lose your nerve now.
The kobold yells over, "I told you not to call me Jeff. My name is Jeffardo. You will... you will call me that." She looks over at you four. Gotta go! And she runs over to the raptor, hops on by just bounding over the tail, and they get the heck out of there. They escape towards the north. They blow past the Doomstriders, just jostling like a couple of them to the side, and they run through the canyons.
I need to know, does the kobold survive the next dot tick?
Yeah, and she has bio as well.
Let's see here. Roll me a d20.
You got it.
You hear a and followed by it, and Jeff Wardo is no more.
Just falls sideways off the raptor as they go.
Yep. The lady appears to hang on, and she skedaddles away with a single HP.
Damn.
Which brings us out of combat. The Doomstriders come up to you. They have routed their end. They come up to you. Warren shows up. Adventurers, how did it looks like you were also ambushed. We beat up our part. What happened here? He looks over the raptors that are excreting acid.
Craig is running past them with his axe, like, get back here.
Well, you see, as ace investigators, we deduced from above they have an ambush point.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Is it not one of the Doomstriders' role to actually stay on site?
Well, we saw those other ones. They were kind of in sight, and so we went to prevent them from getting on site, lest they disturb the evidence, you know? We wanted to keep the crime scene clean and untouched. That's why we did it.
And should it not have been us here, then it would have easily been destroyed.
You're right, but you were here, so that's why we did it, yeah?
You just gives them like the meanest look.
Relax, Mew. They were just some low-life bandits. Taking care of them was nothing.
Yes, I suppose so.
Anyway, did your group, did they have those rocks?
Rocks?
I think my esteemed colleague here means the runestones.
No, unfortunately, they didn't have the Good Samaritan in them to just bring them back to us. So they probably still have them with the rest of their group somewhere. One blew past us. You might be able to track him, I guess. Or maybe he's just gonna bugger off to some other town. I don't know. What do we do now? Maybe we should keep looking at the camp and find some clues. Let's do that, Ned. Warren claps his hands, and the Doomstriders kind of disperse and just continue doing what they were doing when you showed up. Warren stays up and talking to you. Gives you a thumbs up.
Well, surely we can track them down and finish the job.
Yeah, We gotta remain on side after all. He looks at Mia.
Well, hop up! Back to our raptors, everybody.
Yeah, we better catch up with that dancer.
And Neath will saunter over. Question above board. Do we restore all of our HP and MP?
You do.
Okay.
As soon as you leave the encounter, you ba-ding, back up to full.
That was
MP and
what
HP.
I read. Cool.
And if you have a negative effect on you, you can just right-click it off. But keep Wrath and your MP, of course, obviously. Yeah, so you mount your raptors and give chase to the dancer, who was pretty hurt. The Velociraptor's fine, able to scamper off at full speed. Neath, give me a mind check. Mind is the stat that is used to follow tracks.
Oof.
What'd we get? A 9. Actually, everybody give me a mind check. This is a group one. You're trying to get to a total score.
Leave this to me.
They mentioned like a total score in the cute little comic in the
Oh my goodness.
in the player book. And I was like, oh yeah, let's do that.
There you go.
Dang, what the heck?
We did it.
The big brain on you.
Simply a lapse in judgment.
Yeah, Neath, you're looking like around, like you're starting to follow the, starting to follow like, just like a slithering path, and Mew grabs you, says, "No, that's a snake," and then you follow the clawed, three-toed footprints, telltale of a raptor. You
I think they
arrive.
went this way. I can smell fear.
Yeah. Yeah, you succeed. You quickly notice a trail of the three-toed clawed prints and just little drops of fresh, bright red blood caused by your party on the dancer. You are led to a creek. It seems to be an offshoot of the Dagon River. So it's very shallow here. The current is gentle, so it doesn't really impede you guys in any way. But the trail stops here, and it becomes mostly just water and rock. But you quickly notice a trail of displaced rocks along the riverbed, as if someone had sped through here willy-nilly, and also taking the time with Mew's excellent excellent top check. You also ascertain that there is another section that would imply that the shipment would have been moved through here. There are deep grooves where wagon wheels or like broken slats of wood would have dug into the creek. Let's see here. You come across a cave. No, sorry, not a cave. You come across where the creek continues on, and to the right there is another cliff section that looks walkable. The rocks, again, owing to Mew's excellent excellent way of tracking, And Crag smelling the fear a little bit. It smells like a geek ran through here. You can get the idea that the ne'er-do-wells are holed up in this cliff valley. Let's see here. Something happens. And as you start moving into the cliff valley, you start noticing more and more evidence of people occupying this space. A barrel here, like a knapsack here, and yeah, it looks like you're starting to get into rapscallion territory. What would you like to do in preparation? You're in this map. Here, I'll put a bunch of barrels around. Just to let you know. That's how you know there's barrels. Yeah, what's up? You're in Bandit Land. How are you gonna find the stash? What would you like to do?
Neith will turn to Craig and say, "Well, I'll let the sturdiest among us go first."
Naturally. Just which way is forward?
Well, there's all kinds of containers around. Doesn't seem to be anyone in the immediate vicinity. Well, why not just smash some stuff up?
Don't need to tell me twice. Greg's gonna start heading towards the nearest box and or barrel.
Okay.
Its
Yes,
days are
I know what
numbered.
we do best.
Neith sort of cautiously follows behind, not sure where the splinters and shavings are gonna end up.
Oh, I forgot to. No, never mind. I still have a chance to say it. Never mind. I forgot. I thought I lost my chance to give you a cool story bit, but no, it'll be at the end. Okay, so you're gonna smash something?
Yeah.
Bro, smash it up. Roll me some strength. You heft your giant metal axe above your head and give it a big overhead slam. Crunch! In here, yeah, you do, like, it's open. You pull your axe out. You see that you have just struck a box filled with runestones.
Oh my goodness.
They glow for a moment, and you realize for a split second they look very similar to the explosive runestone that you've pocketed. Split decision, they're about to explode. What are you gonna do? And it dawns on you that it is about to get very hot and very kinetically charged here. What would you like to do?
If I advise you, just take a step back.
Yeah, I think Crag will just like dive away from the box.
Yeah, give me a dexterity check. Yeah, sure. Kaboom! You dive away, and you are carried with the force of thermal energy, several feet, like an action hero, and you are sent flying across the way, almost slamming into the opposite cliff, face first in the Corsair stone with just like a bit of dotted with grains of sand. You get up sputtering.
Ah, that's what happens when I don't hold back my strength on my swing. I'll be more careful next time.
Get an echo. What a dork.
Pretty impressive stuff. Looks like this is the place.
I suppose that's one sign. Unfortunately, we seem to have given them an omen of our impending approach.
Well, if they're as bright as that last group, it shouldn't really be an issue.
More like an omen of their impending doom.
Yeah.
I love Dom getting hype.
So, you want me to smash the rest of these, or what?
I think we have quite enough information about their location.
Are
We
you
should
sure?
save the merchandise for three words.
We don't even know what's in the rest of these boxes.
Oh, I'm sure that we know fairly well.
If you say so.
If anything, if you wish to smash more, then you could probably throw one of those boxes at our perpetrators.
Oh, there's an idea.
So, how are we gonna transport these exactly?
Oh, we know the way here. We can always get the Dune Striders.
What's everyone's vigilance?
15.
Mine is 11.
Dom John, you said 14?
Mm.
Okay. The scholars and Dom Juan, you notice someone peeking around. They kind of like stomp up. Hey, what's going on here? Hey, you! You ain't go on, get out! Stop touching stuff! Get out! Get! He starts making like kicking motions
sorry.
at you.
Sorry, we're new recruits. We were told to take these somewhere.
Oh my goodness! What a Give me a mind check.
Sure.
That makes sense to me. Mind is for
Words.
words. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Keep going.
Yeah, I was saying, apparently they're moving these somewhere. They didn't give us a map, though.
Oh. New recruit. Where'd you blow in from? I thought everybody was here out beating up the Dune Striders so we could get their supplies too.
Oh.
You don't look like the crew that we sent there.
Well,
Who recruited you?
That's because the crew that went to the Dune Striders didn't attack. We were the decoy in a way.
He squints at you. And how would you know that?
The recruits in Luxnox said they were part of the what did they say? Shadow team. They're getting insider information or something.
The who now? The Shadow
Just head
team?
out here. I'm not sure if that's exactly what they said.
Who recruited you? What's the name?
They wouldn't tell us.
His expression softens, and where he was previously on guard, He relaxes and he gives a nod. Ah, that's right. That checks out. We don't. We keep the names a secret. We don't share nothing in case anything were to go wrong. If you don't know the answer, then you can't give the answer, even under magical persuasion. Come on, heft the box. Or we're over here. We're moving everything over here. The boss is having a meeting right now with that weird hooded guy who comes all around. Don't talk to him. Don't look at him. Just wait until boss is free, and we'll go. You do know who the boss is, right? Did they tell you that in Recruit Land?
Dom just looks to Crag. Did they tell you?
Crag just shakes his head. They just told me to hit stuff.
Neith.
You'll fit right in here. You'll fit right in here, Crag, was it? We got lots of stuff to hit.
Crag turns around and just says, I like this one.
Neith has clammed up and is simply walking forward to one of the crates and trying to heft it.
Yeah, it's a little heavier than you imagined. For your researcher arms, give me a strength check.
Mm-hmm.
So you go to pick it up. It slips out of your grip, and you kind of like fall down on your bottom. The bandit points and laughs at you.
Neith, come on, man. We're supposed to be making a good first impression.
You gotta lift with your legs, not with your back. You goofball. This is how you do it. Show him, Craig.
Yeah. I'm gonna use Echo on this.
Awesome.
I am sure this is a fairly decent first impression.
Oh, absolutely. A 22 gets it. You heft it. It's actually a heavy thing, but yeah. What's going on, Mew?
And Mew walks behind at Craig and then picks up one himself.
That's a strength for you, Noodle Arms.
Neith has his upper lip is trembling. He's like, this was on my cover letter.
Not even close. The box is heavy. It's legit filled with rocks. A scholar of your stature is unable to move it.
Come on, guys.
You try it, smart one.
Up. Yeah. Look, here. It's like this. I think Dom's also going to use an echo on this one.
Oh, hang on.
Upward to mess this up.
Oh, hang on, my little gripply friend. I don't want you hurting yourself. That box is as big as you is.
No, look. These guys are just... I mean, we're all new here, but... I don't... Look, watch this.
Do you even have muscles?
Dom.
Sure.
Bear hugs a box. And attempts to lift it over his head.
Yeah, it works. It gets there.
Oh.
Good job.
Wait,
With an 8?
with an 8?
Oh, sorry. I just looked at the result.
Oh.
With an 8? No, absolutely not. You hoist it over your head, and then it falls on your head and contracts your spinal cord. Dom kind of like Dom Juan, after the box like topples over, you look like an accordion.
Oh, they really are heavy.
The box behind you suddenly engulfs in flame. It is huge. It's like bonfire size. Oh, wait, no! Put that down! Stop doing boxes! Except for you. Except for Craig. I liked you. Everyone else, stop it! Put out that flame! What are you doing? We need the runestones intact.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Oh my goodness, what are you good for?
Dom will try to cast Blizzard on the fire.
Yeah, sure. Roll me int just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it works. You douse the flame.
Good for that, I guess.
Ah, I see where your talents lie. Come on, you two with me. You two bull calvers. Why don't you go on somewhere? I'm refusing your recruiting. And he gives like the turning like wave over the shoulder, and he goes on. He starts walking.
But you guys are healers.
Don't worry. I'm sure they'll give you a second chance if we make a good impression with the boss.
He's just gonna try it again.
Trying to pick up the
Neith is
crate
sitting
again.
here like, surely every group needs a healer. Surely I wouldn't be denied for that.
You muster all of your strength, and with sufficient grunting and groaning, and you swear a couple of the tendons in your biceps pop, you do manage to hoist one of these very, very heavy crates. You're like walking, knees buckling.
Just hear you grunting as he like slowly edges forward.
Hey, don't hurt yourself with that thing.
Dom, surely the two of us together. Neith looks at a box, looks back to Dom.
But he already said he likes me for my magic. I got nothing to prove. Dom just kind of breaks eye contact, looks at the floor.
Oh, okay. Just like keeps walking, following Crag and Mew.
Everybody gets an echo. You guys are funny. Let's see. So everybody falls in line. You follow the dude. He introduces himself as Killwreck,
Cool.
and
Pretty good one.
he's pointing out like the different parts of the bandit lair, and that there is where we sleep. That there is where we eat. That there is where we do our business. That there is where we do our other business. And that there is where the business happens. And here we go. Here's where the boss is. We're gonna have to wait. He's having a meeting. He's a very important meeting. We can't. And he is interrupted by someone you have seen before. A very bloodied and burnt and lightning struck dancer shows up. She comes up bewildered and just points. That's them. They're with the Deuce Traders. They're cops. And she runs off towards the boss's lair, and the guy that was showing you, that was all chummy with you, like looks. You're what? Hey, wait! You can't go in there. He's having a meeting.
She's the one who attacked us.
Are you?
Said we weren't cut out to be bandits. We had to show her what's what.
Are you? Are you cops? You have to tell me if you are. That's the rule.
We're not cops. Pinky promise.
Mind check.
Mew's still straining, holding the crate.
The was still part of not explaining at first.
He looks over at you all and just kind of examines you. Crosses his arms. Well, whether you are or you ain't, it ain't my place to judge you. I have a very specific job, and beating people up that may or may not be part of the wildfire bandits is not part of that job. You can go on. Just yeah, I got nothing. Bye. He leaves.
Kilrack, we've been friends ever since we met. I knew you'd understand.
There is a gleam in his eye as he gives you a nod and a wink. I knew we'd meet again someday, Craig. Just don't blow nothing up. This is my coin as much as it is yours.
And once as he gets out of sight, then View just drops it. Dastardly heavy. Great.
Yeah. Good job taking it that far. Better than I could do.
Hope it's the last time.
Crag's laying on the ground, like bench pressing the crate.
Show off.
All right. Let's see here. So you make your way, either crate full or crateless, next to this area that it widens up. This kind of like valley. It widens out. And there's it looks like there has been various architecture moved here to decorate the area. There's like this nice little set of stairs that are clearly broken off from some ruins that just laid up against it. They're not quite set straight, but they've got some cool like fish faces on them. There's like a set of pillars that have been dug in and slammed down into the stone. There's more like ruin architecture that kind of like rises up around you. And you can see like a couple like roosts, like some wooden platforms that are built into the cliff face, and you see like a couple like stairways that go around up into them. In the middle of this widened area is a more ruins that are displacing water in this shallow pool and causing it to kind of threaten to flood the area a bit. It doesn't look too deep, except in the very middle. But as you saunter up the stairs, you can see across the way, on the other side of the pool, you can see the shipment in most of its glory. Like a couple wagons just kind of like rocked next to each other, gleaming crystals and ore and runestones shining and glistening in the sunlight of EORZEA and dabbled with the reflection from the water. They're hidden just out of sight, just in the shade against the far wall. Before you can start over that way, you hear, "That's them!" And out steps a giant, as far as you guys are concerned, a giant creature standing the size of two men and a water buffalo's head, a minotaur. He brandishes two axes, one in each hand, of course, and he looks at you and wordlessly tosses one of the axes in his hands. It explodes into this kind of like fiery axe and whirls it at you, and it slams into the ground right in front of Crag. And that is where we start an encounter. Encounter begins. So as this happens, he yells, "Get him!" in this gruff voice. And there is lots of shuffling go around. This is definitely a point where you guys determine your turn order. You look up, there's 2 kobolds rushing towards the little roost. They've got fire in their hands, fire in their eyes. There's some duffers. And there's the big Minotaur guy. The dancer, who is Omega Hurt, runs away. And she finds some kind of place to hide.
Is this like an elevated area where the kobolds are?
That is elevated, yeah. So, in order to walk there, you have to go this way on the stairs.
How far up is it? 10 feet? Just from our point of view, I guess.
We'll say, yeah, like 2 squares for ranges. Enough to fall off of and break your leg. Like jumping off the top of a pole barn or something.
In terms of turn order, I can go last unless someone prefers to go last.
Oh yeah, let me throw you guys all in. Boop boop. There
That
you
works
go.
for me.
Can we still adjust by 3 like last time?
Yeah, you can reposition by 3.
Craig's going.
A hazing ritual, surely. The first test. Dom will step up to make the first move.
Okay. So who's first? Is it Crag or Dom?
Dom.
Okay.
I would assume.
Dang it, you're Thulius again. Why?
Oh.
You're Dom.
Oh.
You're Dom Juan. All right. Look out. There you go. All right, Dom Juan first.
Let's see.
Mew in the back.
We're going to open.
Oh, wait, we need to know the whole turn order first, because it's your permanent turn order.
Right.
So I need Crag and
We'll go
Neith.
third.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go second.
All right. Let me.
Ethan and me.
Oh, people come in from behind you and cut you off, roused to action by the Minotaur's mighty roar. 1, 2. Yeah, one of these people are here too. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, they're probably coming in like one of these. And then you got those 2 there. Let me put these in the order. No, this one in the order. Okay, and then what is this? Flaming axe. Oops, that's a cone. I'm just drawing the flaming axe. It is a 3x3 centered on Crag. That marker happens at the beginning of the Minotaur's turn.
I have the power.
Yeah, so like it's a flaming axe and it goes. Okay. Take it away, Dom Juan.
An icy reception begets an icy response. Then I'll cast Blizzard on the closest kobold.
Do it, I dare you. A direct hit!
Did it?
Solid 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay, cool.
It's a bit of a situation.
It's fine.
You know what? You're right. Some lightning will crackle in the lantern and crash down also on the two kobolds.
Some lightning?
Mm-hmm.
Some 3 damage?
Lightning.
They are crackled with electricity. Zap. Sure, what else you got?
Two actions. I'll hit the closest kobold with a the closest kobold with a scathe.
With a Scobold, alright, 3 damage. Wham! A blaze of... Sorry, a flash of fire scathes the kobold.
Just kind of scurry away. Watch out behind you guys.
Did you consecutive invocation?
Oh, wait, yeah, you're
Really?
right.
Blizzard, thunder. Oh
Hmm.
yeah. And then
Then we won't scurry away. We'll just be here, mumbling.
Alright. Mumble away.
They're coming up behind us, guys. Watch out.
What say you, Crag?
I say, how does the explosive runestone work? Can I throw it?
It is a primary item, so it takes your primary action, and then it originates one square away from one square adjacent to you is the origin, and then it spews out what, like 3 squares away from that origin? Let me double check. Explosion runestone. Yeah, it's 3 squares away from the origin, so it would be something like 1, 2, 3, 4 from your current position.
Ah, I
It would
see.
be something like this.
And also, when I move, does the marker that's on me now move with me from the flaming axe?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, actually, you wouldn't know that, but yes.
Like
You-
I'm gonna move anyway, so I guess
Yeah.
I would figure out. Let's see. Yeah, would I be able to hit those 2 kobolds with the explosive runestone?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
Cool. Okay.
So they need. That's a.
Just roll a... oh yeah, I didn't think about what stat it may use. Just roll me a d20. And... let's see here. I think for items... Yeah, there's no examples of offensive items. So I'm going to randomly decide for no reason. You roll a d20 and then you double it, and then that's what it is. So a 14. 14 is their magic defense, so you direct hit.
Okay. So that's 1d6 plus 4.
Nice.
It's 5 damage.
Ah! They screech from fire as it lights up, licking at the planks. One of them hits the little horn.
And I think Crag's gonna slip down.
Okay. As
To
you
cut off these.
As you maneuver, the axe that was embedded in the ground wiggles, vibrates, and then lifts up with a searing of flame, and then flies towards your location, and it is now orbiting you.
A second weapon. That's it for Crag.
Neath.
Neath is going to hit a quick chain stratagem, and combining two of his favorite techniques, recitation and accession and adloquium.
You sure he called it quote?
Yeah. So, that will be a guaranteed critical adloquium originating from Neath for 3 MP. So let me subtract this first. And then /R 46 plus 7.
Originating
And
from Neath?
from Neath.
Okay.
I didn't move first, and I didn't check, so it's gonna whiff Crag. Oops. But yeah, that would be temporary HP for the 3 of us. 22 temporary HP.
Barrier, excuse me?
Barrier, my bad.
That's a big barrier.
That's a
little
big
bit.
barrier. Very popular 5x5.
Yes.
The boom barrier.
Okay.
And then we'll bio this nerd.
Do it. Friggin'.
It'll be the end of Neath's turn.
Okay. As the barrier coalesces around you, Mew, what would you like to do? As you're beset upon by all sides.
Mew is going to, when he sees the barrier, just allow me to add it to that support and create Sacred Soil. Origin from Mew. To help bolster the barrier.
Okay, wiggle wiggle.
And we'll then cast Elimination. Just so I don't forget. Almost forgot about the points thing. And then last we'll cast a bio on the other.
Because you guys are focusing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll cast bio on the other. Well, fire control.
I'm sorry, what's happening?
I'm focusing to cast bio on the other kobold.
Okay. Great.
Is it?
Cool. So, the Minotaur from across the way, he has open the hand that his axe left. He closes it into a fist, and all around you, Crag, is just an explosion of fiery conflagration. We are 3d6 damage. Ooh.
Huge roll.
Very very low roll. 5 fire damage. As you are racked by an explosion. You clear your eyes you cover your eyes with your forearm and look around. Wasn't that bad.
Points to the 3 in front of him. That's gonna happen to you 3.
And he walks up. We have 5 squares, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. just boop, boop, with thunderous hooves on the stone. And he, let's see, primary, he is going to hurl another flaming axe. Let's see here. I put it in his stat block. Blam, flaming axe. We're going to center it on Dom Juan. You three, incinerate! Axe leaves his hand and starts orbiting around. And for his secondary action, dun dun dun, he raises a rune. He goes to his belt and he raises a rune stone. It has the telltale symbol of fire incantation on it. He raises it, talking to you all. So you've come for the rune stones. Our rune stones. I've got plans for these and I'm not gonna suffer anyone trying to take them from me. I'm Duquesne the Wildfire, and this is why I'm called that, with this gift granted to me. Come forth! And behind him, a huge, gargantuan circle of fire, just literal lava, sears into reality. Sigils and patterns going everywhere before what bursts from behind and lands in front of him is a massive hound. Fire blasting from its maw, from its nose.
Oh.
Lava dripping with every step. Magma dripping from its neck and tail. It howls. And it joins the fight. Meanwhile, the Duffers on the other side, emboldened by this, rush up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't have it. Sprints 1, 2. The Dune Dancer also sprints. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Oops. 1, 2. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sprints past you, Crag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't quite get to where we need to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sprint. Spawn swamp. Oh, whoops. I guess we'll put them after then. Let's see. The kobolds up on the top. They're going to hurl plasma back down at Dom Juan, who is hurling hurling arcane glyphs up at them. Get that one! That one! He can throw stuff! Let's throw this! Let's throw it at him! Melt him! Melt him! What's your magical defense?
I think it's 15?
That is not... That's a base hit. 4 damage. Shabam. And this one here too.
He takes 2 damage.
A critical hit!
Oh, right.
Oh, Sacred Soil, yeah.
Yep.
As the Sacred Soil prevents and blocks the first kobold's attack, you realize it merely was a distraction and paved the way for the kobold's next impactful hit. He hurls a veritable spear of fire straight into your form, Don Juan.
Actually, wait a second, because I just read this and I didn't realize the wording. But it said all players within a marker may reduce the damage. So is it like by choice?
Yeah, sure. It's by choice.
Yeah.
If it uses the word may. I imagine that's always going to be yes,
I'm
though.
choosing to use Sacred Soil.
14 fire damage as the spear impales you and starts burning out your insides. And then that's the end of this turn. The dog will join us next time.
Dog that is on fire. Very accurate.
That's a good name.
Let's see here. I've got. Oh, don't forget to increase your mana at the end of your
Mhm.
adventure step if you forgot. Let's see, we are 3 damage here, 3 damage here. Okay. The end of the enemy step. We begin the adventurer step. You hear taunting from the Minotaur. A hunter has no mercy for its prey, and you should expect none from me. And now, there's nowhere to run!
I can think of a place or two. Dom is going to scurry down into this corner and wedge themselves up against the stairs.
The axe swirls.
What's the play here?
Bum, 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 bum. Don Juan runs over, sees the axe following him, suddenly frozen in fear.
Hey, real quick, was that shield, was that for everybody? Like, per person?
Actually, yeah, let me.
Yes.
The Adloquium shield?
Yeah.
Yeah, I keyed
Yeah,
it
that
in.
one was on all 3 of us. Crag was out of range, because I miscalculated.
Okay. What Dom's going to do here is invoke some more lightning. We'll throw a regular thunder at the dog.
Oh, whoops. 3 more. Did you roll? Did you roll for your thunder? You did. Okay.
I did, yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
And then we'll use our consecutive invocation to Thunder 2, the group haranguing Crag. Right there.
Okay. Keep going. I'm catching up.
And then we'll mana ward. This might be spicy, guys. But don't worry about me. Just watch out for that dog.
The dog, as you hurl your thunder at it and you reference it, this dog looks out of place is the best way to describe it. It looks like it doesn't belong, and as you're sizing it up, it looks ancient.
Well,
2 barriers
first-
cannot be combined.
Oh.
If a character with a barrier gains another, the barrier with a higher value remains active. So so Mana Ward would not do anything for you.
Weird. Okay. What the heck do I do then? We'll scathe someone. This kobold again.
You could say that you remembered to divvy out the Weave Wetters, which are secondary items.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, Weave
I
Wetter
don't
and Heal
need
Juice are
these.
secondary.
I'm very cold right now. I'm good on MP.
Okay.
Yeah, save some for me.
Yeah. Since we forgot to divvy them up to actual inventory, you guys can just use them from the stash.
Okay.
Scathe on whom?
On the nearest kobold.
Okay. Does he only have 3? Oh, he's getting close. Ah! You hear kobold noises. I'm on fire! My biscuits is burning! There's a clatter of metal as things like are just falling down from something. Clang, clang, clang from upstairs.
Man, or a kobold. That's a skill issue.
That's a skill issue.
Who's after Dom Juan?
Craig. Craig's gonna do a spinning lariat and just hit everyone around him.
Cool.
I'll also use an echo on this.
That's value right there.
Let's see. We need to beat 14. Oh, direct hit!
Nice.
Perfect.
Alright, so
10
that's
million
3 damage to
everybody.
each of them.
Said 3 damage?
Yes.
Love it.
Does Surging Tempest not activate on
That's
that
a-
move?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Let's see here. No, not on that roof.
Okay.
It's for next ones.
Okay. My next one, though. And then he's just gonna say to the 3 people he just hit, later, losers. He's gonna move up towards the dog and use Rampart.
Okay.
By the way, because the both of the kobolds sort of had a fire affected them.
Yeah, I reduced their HP.
Okay.
That's it for Craig.
Okay. Neath. There is a situation brewing. Crag has just engaged the rapscallions to the south and then ran away. There is a fire axe orbiting your Gripply friend, but you're
That's
safe
no
inside a
fun.
bubble.
I got a bubble. Like, I'm good. Let's pop a sublimation. So I'm gonna give that to myself, and then we're going to cast a ruin on this kobold.
Dang, ruin him?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll do 4.
That is a base effect. Base hit.
2 damage.
The kobold. That's exactly what you needed. He had 2 HP
Nice.
left. The kobold gets down on his knees, palms faced up, claws curling in. I'm ruined. And then he croaks. He's dead.
I'm the only one who croaks around here.
And then Neath is going to back up. And
Okay.
that'll be the turn.
Let's see. Bad news, Neath. When you back up, the bubble dissipates. What would you like to do, Mio?
Oops. Well.
In the thick of battle, Mew surveys the Mew surveys the battlefield. Crag running towards the dog that is a volcano with a minotaur behind him. One of the kobold falls from the roosts. There is a fire axe swirling around the Gripply. Three goons hot on the heels of Crag. And then you think, Mew, and suddenly you know what to do.
Yeah, Mew's going to, when he sees Crag running to a dog on fire, it's going to quickly cast Adloquillium onto Crag.
Sick.
He's running across.
Saw the 20 for a second.
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
close.
2d6 plus 7.
I don't know why my head is not doing math, not doing typing right.
A solid barrier apparates around Crag, shielding him from harm.
Take this. You. From the looks of it, you'll need that. And then turns the cast bio on the dancer and Mr. Duffer right behind. And that is it.
Okay. What did you do to the dancer and Duffer?
Casting bio on both of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you. That putting it in the chat allows me to hit the effect on him, so that's very
Right.
helpful.
I was checking my sheet to make sure I wasn't doing things wrong.
Okay. Yeah, just focus. That lets you get another secondary. That's cool. All right. That's the end of the adventurer step. You guys get MP. And we begin the enemy step. And we begin with a bang. Kaboom! The axe swirls, and the Minotaur curls his hand into a fist, triggering the explosion of 10 fire damage.
Great. That was nothing.
Let's see here, and the Minotaur will 1, 2, 3. Wait. Where is he? Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll walk past the dog that is on fire, twirl one of his axes by the cord, and he'll hold it there for a second. And he'll say in his gruff voice, "Light me up." The dog breathes on the fire axe, engulfing it in flames. And then he heaves and cleaves it down on Crag.
Crag will try to block it as best he can with vengeance.
A critical hit.
Oh my god. Vengeance value, let's go!
Vengeance ought to take care of most of that, though.
Uh-huh.
Okay, he cleaves down towards you with this flaming, blazing axe. I need you to tell me how cool... Wow, that sucked. He rolled an 8?
Huh.
With 4d6? No, there's no way. How did that happen?
Doesn't.
No, that number's
Guess I'm
wrong.
just that tough. Okay.
That number's wrong. What the heck? Alright, I don't know how that happened, so we're gonna roll it. So 8 damage plus... Oh my god. Plus 23 for the critical hit. For a total of
Actually,
31.
that's 30, actually.
Alright, you're right.
Or you just 30.
Well, and the 10 barrier.
Okay. Whoosh! It cleaves into your side, leaving you this open gash, and then immediately the fire coagulates, searing in the pain. And also, you suddenly burst and explode into fire. You have .3 on you.
Ah, 3.
Yeah. Let me get a regular attack in here, so I can do the persistent correctly. Oh, I guess I can't. Did you? Here. Put yourself back. Or, I'm gonna put you back up to 46 HP, and then hit you.
Okay.
There we go.
Ah.
And then now you've got the dot, and put yourself back at regular HP. Okay, I think that's good. Yeah. Cool. So now that should automatically happen at the end of your step.
Okay.
So let's see. So we cleaved you in twain, and he does this really cool kind of like one-step spin, and then hurls another blazing axe. This time at Neath.
Rude.
Oh wait, I've got. I did this on purpose. Let's use the thing I did on purpose just to make things cool. Here we go. Use from the chat. Place cube. Shabam.
Cool.
There you go. Let's see. And he finishes his turn by snorting. Like huge minotaur snort clouds come out of his nostrils. The desert duffer. Hey, he's running. Get him. Get back here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait.
Oh Lord.
Hey, what are you doing here? He's going to attack Damjuan, but with a -5. He winds up a mass. Oh my god! He winds up a massive, like huge. Like he pulls it way back, and then he sees you standing there, and then he's like, he thumbs his nose, and then he pulls it way back again, and then woof, audibly, like the woof, and he just takes like a couple hopping steps forward as he misses wide. He rolls a 0.
Nice.
Wow. That was really convincing. This is just part of the hazing ritual, right?
Oh, I'm gonna haze you with my fists.
Yeah. Just try it.
The other two come at Crag. Base effect. You're pushed away 1 square. Oh wait, did I go out of order? Yes. Sorry. We'll hang on to that one. It's the dancer first. Oh my goodness, I went out of order again. Wait. Hang on.
I'm hanging.
Okay, dog is after these guys. Okay, dancer. You are not +7. You are +4. I didn't change this token. Alright. Hiya! You're prone. Direct hit.
Is getting knocked prone a movement effect?
No.
Okay.
No, it is an enfeeblement.
Ah.
Yeah, cancels as an enfeeblement is not a type of action. It merely, yeah, it is an enfeeblement that prevents you from taking standard move.
Okay.
And characters receive an echo when making ability checks targeting a prone character, which is this fella coming up. 4 damage from the little whooshing of the scimitar.
Okay.
And this guy is going to...
I didn't mean to press that one.
This guy is going to roll twice.
Delete.
They're okay, even with echo, just a base effect. So
Nice.
just 4 damage. Slam. And you are pushed 1 square away, right in front of the Minotaur. He snorts on you, and your scales like condense a little bit. Like it's so it's like humid and like now yeah. So now your scales are just a little wet.
Did you just snort on me? You'll pay for this.
Let's see here. Dog that is on fire. Let's see. So you know how when people talk and like the message box comes up and it's just like glyphs? That's what you're experiencing now from the dog. Let's see. It leaps over the ruins. The water steam. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It leaps over the ruins, partially landing in the water. The water instantly, whoosh, flash, evaporates. And it hurls up. It hurls up. It like, what's the word? Heaves in? It inhales greatly, and you can see fire swirling in front of it in a spiral. Its throat and chest inflating. It looks like it's ready to blow some very nasty fire on you guys. It is a huge cone.
Oh boy.
Aptly named Fire Twister. What do you mean to the number fit? Oh, oops. I can fix that. There we go. Okay. So it's going to originate here. It's going to go... Oh, it has to point away from him. It's going to go this way.
Ah!
It origins here, and it is actually something like this.
Oh, Red, we're cooking over here.
Yeah, it's a big old cone. Like, whoosh, this swirling flame, it looks like it's about to expel on you. You have just a split second to dive and get out of the way if you want to avoid this. Speaking of the kobold up here, he's gonna look around, look down. You're the only one that can hit me. Hiya! I will hit you first. Dragon Puff, I invoke thee. Hiya! And he uses an invoked ability, targeting your magic defense, which I think is 17 is greater than your magic defense. Okay, direct hit. Down on Dom Juan, 7 fire damage. And that is the enemy step. Okay. Kobold takes 6 damage from Bio and Thunder. Let's see. These guys also take 6 damage from Bio and Thunder. This one... Just Thunder.
Damn.
Just roll once.
Hey, a 20.
We're a roll once game.
Oh.
So the first one in your thing is the one we take, which is the 20.
That seems really bad for Thundercloud, but okay.
Yeah, I double checked. It's just whenever you're targeting. Hang on, let me double check what I saw. It says target, and when you're doing damage, roll once. But let me
I'm
see.
pretty sure Thunder specifically says whenever the dot deals damage, you roll a d20.
Oh,
Roll a single.
oh, it's a thing
whenever
on
the
Thunder.
dot deals
Okay,
damage. Yeah.
let me look at Black Mage then. Let's see, Thunder 2.
Yeah, or Thunder. Same thing on both of them.
Deal damage. Whenever it deals damage, roll a d20. Whenever the divine, roll a single d20.
I guess it does say a single d20.
It says whenever it deals damage, though. You are dealing damage more than
Right.
once. Well,
Yeah.
if you were to roll damage, it would just be. Well, tell you what. What do you think? Do you want multiple? Do you think multiple rolls?
I think
or?
the way it works in 14 is you get a check for every target
Oh,
that's taking damage from it.
Hang on.
Correct.
That whenever it works in the source material, please.
There we go. There we go. But that is correct.
All right. So, what is it? Is it multiple checks?
Mm-hmm. It's a separate check for every target that's affected by it.
Makes sense to me. Let's follow the source material.
Cool. I mean, my first one was a 20 anyway, but still.
Yeah, but I mean,
I think that's
yeah.
kind of the benefit of having thunder on multiple targets in the first place.
Okay. Okay, so where do these die rolls go?
Into my next thunder.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't do anything like it doesn't do like a d6.
No, it just gives me the ability to use a free thunder.
The Thundercloud buff.
Okay. Thundercloud, the next lightning aspected ability. You use this phase, causes 0 MP, and deals an additional 6 damage. That's sick. Okay, so you gained the Thundercloud buff. Once. Cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Alright. Oh, and then 3 damage to the dog that is on fire. Cool. Enemy step and adventurer step. Take it away.
Light him up, Dom Juan.
Now's my chance. I did realize that I should have drank that MP drink at the end of the last turn because I did not refresh my Umbral Ice.
Oops.
So it wore off before the end of that turn.
Oop.
But I think I'm good.
I even asked, you're like,
I still
no.
have a game plan. Yeah.
He was confident.
I forgot it wears off.
What you got, you mean-faced Gripply? Frowny face? Mean mugging at everybody?
Gonna keep harassing this kobold.
Do it.
Blue flame in our lantern. Hit him with a blizzard.
Hi-ya! His magic defense is 14.
Easy peasy.
Nice, direct hit. Whoa, big damage!
Max damage.
Is that a total of 9?
Mm-hmm.
He slips. You slam into him and he slips for a moment, and he like falls down on his back, and then there's nothing. As you're looking out, it's like wondering if you got him or not. Clump, the clamp of a claw over the railing. He's squinting down at you, pointing. I've got a dragon puff with your name on it. He is almost done for.
Then from there, let's see. We'll use our Thundercloud for a 0 MP Thunder 2.
Here come big money, no whammies.
There are 0 possible whammies here.
Yeah.
Yeah, just everybody. Okay, so who does not have thunder? The Minotaur?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
But more importantly,
it's an additional. So it's 9 damage on all those people you just targeted?
Yeah, it's just a flat 9 damage.
Okay. Wham. Wham. Tell me how thunder and lightning crackles down.
Just a giant storm cloud, like, rises from the smoke the lantern lets off, covers the whole battlefield, and starts striking everyone with lightning.
That's the sound it makes.
Now we'll scathe the kobold.
You defeat him. You blast it. Yeah, tell me what scathe does when you reduce somebody to ashes with it.
I think scathe will just be another puff of smoke, but it'll kind of enter his lungs, expand them a little bit. Yeah.
Go italic. I am measly kobold. I failed you.
Hmm. It's 1 MP. We use our focus to mana font. And that'll be my turn.
Okie dokie.
Crag is just laid out on his back, surrounded by duffers, dancers, and the giant cow, and like all the roar of thunder. And he just sighs happily. And he gets up. That's half my movement. And he just screeches with rage. Gonna run towards the duffer and Mithril Tempest.
This seems to be a consistent trend.
Yeah. That's what I do best.
Okay, get our fashionable 5v5 here.
Yeah.
Nice, everybody.
I'm gonna use 2 Echo on this.
Cool.
Yeah, again. Ah.
I see a 19 in there. 23 is a direct hit on everybody.
Nice.
Oh, and you had Surging Tempest, so yeah. You
Mhm.
you benefit from that. Okay, nice.
Nice.
Doesn't even need it.
5
Hmm.
damage. No,
7 damage because of
7.
Berserk.
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
7.
Yeah, 7 because of Berserk.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, 7 damage.
And all of them have
Enmity.
enmity, yeah.
Very nice. I like it. Crag's face on everybody. Got it.
Is that Crag's turn?
Yeah, that's it for me.
Alright. Neath, having seen the effects of the whirling axe around him, knowing he can't dodge it, is going to move up to drag the AoE, the area of effect, away from Mew.
The dog,
Yes, then.
the dog addresses you as you walk towards it. Suji no gasha.
And
The
then
crackles of volcano intermixed with its syllables.
going to Adloquium Frag. So we're gonna slash. Darn.
Close.
Close though. I almost underflowed it.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Come on, man.
Alright, 9 barrier.
And then where is it? Here it is. Physic as well. On Frag.
Why are you so worried about me?
I wonder.
We're worried. Extra precaution.
And that'll be Neath's turn.
Cool. That brings us to Mew.
And,
There's a lot of
move
fire
the-
around you.
Move the
Yeah, I got you.
okay, cool.
Yeah, that's a lot of fire.
There's a lot of fire. There's this swirling.
As soon as Neath's turn ends, actually, Dom's gonna use their swift cast.
The swift cast?
Cast. Freeze. shards of ice start raining down from the previous thundercloud.
A
on top of
hailstorm?
the entire enemy group.
Okay. Yeah, got it.
And I'm going to use an echo on the damage roll. Or not the damage roll, the check.
Cool.
Oh,
Oh,
Hey,
not even
nice!
needed.
Cool.
That is a critical hit!
Yeah, I think I'm going to take the crit. And that's just double the direct hit effect, right?
Double all of the dice rolled. Yes. So
Okay.
yeah, you're correct. If you had a trait that gave you like an extra die to roll, it would
Whoa.
double that too.
Hmm.
The blasting.
Oh, that's another thing I forgot. I was gonna give you guys like fun traits or titles, but I forgot.
All good.
Let's see here. So we're at 14 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Sick.
the AoE damage is out of control.
It really is.
DPS
Top on the
class.
DPS charts. Yeah.
Okay. 14 damage. Oh my goodness.
Damn.
That's topping the damage out here.
Destroyed. As the mithril tempest cleaves into the dancer and the duffer, they are buffeted also by a flash freeze, freezing them in place. They fall back onto the stones that have become Corsair's floor, and they shatter into a gajillion pieces. Back to Mew's turn.
Alright. Mew's gonna move out of the blast. About here. Then
Yeah.
I'm just making sure. Going to use it's gonna cast Ruin next Duffer. Closest Duffer. Duffer that let us in.
Okay. Go ahead. Yeah, you throw the ruin at him. A 5, that's a base effect. Base hit.
Getting it out the way. Yep.
Okay.
Then
So 2 damage?
Yep.
What does your ruin actually look like? Like, what's going on here? In the source material, it's like a purple crackling ball. But yours can look like whatever.
whole crackling ball. So it's like actually we'll use that. So it's like the ball like shoots out towards the Duffer and enters his body, and then what ends up happening is that he feels like everything is imploding for like at least a brief second.
That is hardcore. It is so hardcore, he also implodes himself. He only had 1 HP. Well done.
Then save this so I know what I'm looking at. Actually, I think that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. That ends the adventurer step. At the beginning of the enemy step, the dog that is on fire snarls with the might of an erupting volcano. Just looks at all of the bandits that have been felled, leaps away from you, Neith, and on top of the Minotaur, driving him to the ground, and says to him in this crackling, like charcoal voice, "I will say this in a language that you can understand. I was promised a hunt, and all I see are prey. Do your job." And he inhales and exhales a huge gout of magma onto the Minotaur's head. The dog leaps off towards Dom Juan, and what rises is a Minotaur devoured by fire.
Oh my goodness.
This is a new phase.
Oh my god.
And all debuffs are gone, and you all now have access to limit breaks.
Is this
Cool.
going to cleanse my sublimation off of me?
Yes.
Okay.
Phases. It's in the player one.
Well, I guess it works out because that was my last turn for sublimation.
Oh, and
Let's see.
does that wipe barriers as well? I
It
cannot-
removes enhancements and enfeeblements from all characters unless otherwise specified. The GM places any additional enemies on the encounter map and adjusts enemy character information as necessary. Adventurers and companions with abilities that have a limited number of uses per phase have those uses restored. Turn order, HP, MP, barriers, items consumed, and benefits gained from traits such as Umbral Mastery and the Beast Within are carried over to the new phase.
Okay.
And when the phase begins, which is right now, each adventurer may immediately use one of their items.
Huh.
And that's what happens when a phase change happens. And also, I am granting use of limit breaks. You see this happen, and some of the crazy volcanic energy that this dog, this ancient creature, exudes on top of this Minotaur coalesces around you and enters your body, and you feel a surge of activity. And you feel that you can now break your limits.
I'll use some heal juice if nobody else wants it.
Go for it.
Can I throw a rune stone?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use one too.
Duquesne, the literal wildfire, now smashes his axes into into Crag. Blazing chop. Did I target you? No, target. Target. T for target? Oh, I'm pressing Y. Y for Yarget.
Does my fire axe go off as well?
Yes, I'll get to you in a moment.
Okay.
A regular hit, a base hit. So we are damage, 6 fire damage.
Okay.
And let's see here, 6 fire damage. We're not a direct hit. So 3 persistent. You can just hit damage on that. It'll put your persistent on you. The flaming axe around Neith, kaboom, explodes for 3d6.
Oh my goodness, okay.
For 15 damage. And as Duquesne comes forward with a mighty chop, he swings them back outwards and flings 2 flaming axes. One towards Mew and another one towards Dom Juan. Wait, actually. Dom Juan. Let's see. Let's get another use. Swam. The axes swirl around you, ready to ignite. The dog that is on fire takes a bite out of Dom Juan.
Please don't.
It breathes a hefty breath, opens its maw. It says. A base hit.
It does not beat my AC.
Okay, a base hit. So, let's see here. Sorry, I had to fix the damage real quick. I was about to do 2d10 to you. Let's see here. It is 6 damage. So, boop. Nope, that's a 4. 6 damage. And then, having chomped down on you, you can feel the fire, the molten lava building up in its maw, and it looks ready to spout off next as it invokes the heat energy around it, ready to expel it towards you and your companion. It is an invoked ability. This fire twister. Let's see here. Fire twister. That's the end of the enemy step. There's a lot of fire over there. That's very funny. Let's see. One. Okay, so origin and then 3 more. So origin, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Gotcha. Yep.
Dom is going to take this opportunity to circle around the beast. They'll transpose to put themselves in astral fire.
Do what you must.
Dang. What if it just did like one of these?
It turns out the cone was targeted.
Yeah, it's a mobile marker. No, it is a stationary marker. It is magic, fire aspected, invoked, and stationary.
Speaking of those things, the flame in Dom's lantern will burn bright, and they'll toss some fire at the burning Minotaur.
Okay, adding fuel to the flame. A base hit.
So that's 7 fire damage.
Cool. Oh, he's just been Minotaur the entire time. I'm gonna... Not for much longer, but he's Duquesne. Duquesne the
We'll use our
wildfire.
consecutive invocation to do the exact same thing.
Wait, didn't you move? Oh, right,
yes,
no,
for
yeah. I got you. Go ahead. Direct hit!
Okay. So that's direct hit and over 15, so I get fire starter.
Oh, man! Black Mage! It sounds so cool, just like watching you do stuff.
So that's 10 fire damage.
Your flame dances with the devouring flame all around the Minotaur, and it seems that yours is starting to overpower and usurp the oxygen and usurp the position. You are definitely inflicting your own arcane will over this.
Limit Break is its own action, right?
I don't know that one. Let's find out.
So
I think it's
I think yeah,
it's like a
it's an
free-
instant. It's a free
yeah.
instant.
You can use it whenever
Yeah.
you want, basically.
yeah.
Okay.
It's a free instant that does not count against your instance.
Trigger anytime, no action listed. So
Cool. Dom is going to take a long, hard look at the flame in their lantern. Look at the axe circling them, the beast cornering them. It's time to go all out.
just this once.
The flame in their lantern explodes, surrounding them, and creates a huge cloud overhead. Summons a meteor.
Yeah.
Naturally is going to be centered directly between the beast and its minotaur.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's see here. 5 by 5. Yeah. 23 damage? Is that what you're trying to say?
Uh-huh. A meteor comes hurtling down directly in front of Crag.
Oh my goodness.
He's just,
Weave
like,
me a
slack-jawed
magical
watching
tale.
this.
Tell me how this meteor started.
The meteor just kind of forms from within the cloud. Very quickly drops to the ground. As it impacts, it just kind of stops instantly, starts shaking violently, and then erupts into tons of shrapnel that just shoots into the Minotaur and the dog.
Crag, I need to know how you come out of this unscathed.
That's a good question.
he's got that dog in him.
Go on.
As the meteor comes down, Crag just readies his axe like a baseball bat and starts hitting away the shrapnel in pieces. They're crashing off the Minotaur, like threatening to hit him.
All right, yeah, sure. As the meteor explodes, your magic overtakes the flames of the Minotaur, the outline, and it is burned away. The fire making up this bowl is returned to the astral sea. The art is returned to the arcane weave, and he wisps away with a final lick of flame. The dog snaps at you.
The rest is up to you.
Dom kind of drops to one knee, looking very dramatic.
Okay. Crag.
Oh, looks like it's my turn. Would that have gotten rid of the flaming axes from the Minotaur?
It seems like it should have, but there they are all whirling.
Greg's gonna walk up to the dog and just like get down on one knee and say, "You're too powerful. We can't possibly." And then he'll like hit him in the face with a fistful of sand. Lose to you.
I like it.
Cool.
And then he's gonna mate.
Sure. Go ahead and roll your... Oh, wait. I think you get an echo if you hit somebody that is stunned. Let me double check.
Yeah.
Do you already know?
Yeah, I think it is. Echo for hitting someone stunned?
Let's see
Yeah, one
here.
advantage die when ability checks against the stunned character.
Cool. There are enemies that cannot be stunned. The dog
Okay.
is not one of them.
Okay.
Nice.
The Minotaur could not be stunned.
Ah.
Dang!
Hey.
Cool.
I don't.
A natural 20. A critical hit, we should say. A critical direct hit.
Yeah.
Cool, cool. Oh yeah, so the stun gets rid of the fire twister.
Mhm.
It also takes out the whirling axis.
Nice.
They as they're whirling around, they just slam into the nearest wall and boom! The fish head right next to Mew is no more. There's a burning banner above Dom Juan.
That should be 19.
Okay.
You just staring at the decapitated stonefish head.
All right. 19 damage? Is that what you said?
No, the first hit was 11 damage. The second hit was 6 damage.
Oh, it should be 19
The
because
attack-
of
the
your
attack roll was a
D20 roll.
19.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 19 is also a direct hit.
Nice.
Okay, so we got 11 damage and then 6 damage for a total of 17? Or do you have more?
No, that's it.
Okay. As you heft your axe and heave it into the dog, it regards you. Or let me back up. So like it regards you and like snorts this fire coming out of its nostrils as you get down on one foot, and then rears back as you as you sucker punch it, and then you wreathe a stormy path towards it with your axe and cleave into it over and over. You slam into its hide like volcanic igneous rock. Magma spills out from it just in giant spurts. It takes a couple steps back, stomping over Dom Juan. Dom Juan, it's really hot all of a sudden. Magma drips onto you, onto your clothes, into your lantern. It looks like you've got him on the ropes, but a battle does not end until the end of a step.
Is this Neith's turn then?
It is, unless Crag has something else, but yeah, it's Neith's turn.
No, that's it for me.
He says, he looks at the show going on before him and says, "It seems we're going all out. I guess I have to pull out my secret technique."
Mhm.
And he is going to, let's see here, chain stratagem with his rejuvenated stockpile of tactical techniques. Going to recitation and ruin. So guaranteed critical direct hit.
Cool.
6 plus 2. And
Okay,
then
12 damage.
he's going to ruin again.
Wait, how do you get to ruin again?
Hey,
Oh, with
Because-
alacrity?
Yeah, sorry, alacrity.
Okay.
I forgot to say that. So then that's r slash r 20 plus 4.
Oh man, quote. We decided on 1 or more was level 50.
Oh,
It's okay, don't worry about it. Continue, Neith.
No, or more is level 40.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Theory crafting.
Anyway, so that is a 14 a direct hit.
A 14 is a direct hit on the dog that is on fire.
Cool.
Nice.
And what
Cool.
this looks like Neath pulls out his tome, waves a hand over it, and the pages flutter as if moved by a breeze that is not there. He plunges his hand into the tome. It does not come out the other side. It does not move the tome. He's rummaging through the tome, and he pulls out a glowing gun. Pop, pop. 2 crackling purple spears rocket and slam into the dog.
All right. I love it. Keep going. Just wait till I get to the enemy step.
Neath shuts the book and pushes up his glasses with one finger.
You would. I'm taking away an echo from you.
Wow!
Is that me now?
That would be Mew's turn, yeah.
Mew, after seeing everybody put everything into it, decides to finally stop playing on more of defensive standpoint. Takes his wand, concentrates, and change stratagem to also apply Acolarity and Resuscitation for Ruin.
2 scholars with guns?
Hmm?
2 scholars with guns?
2 scholars with... Well, no, this one's different.
I'm a
And you
healer,
got a
but
Yeah, that was the vision. I'm glad you understand.
Yep.
Alright, I just brain farted.
You
Hold
did the recitation in Alacrity Ruin, I think.
Right. That's right.
Cool.
And does the other ruin with an echo. I wrote 2d20 for this. Or...
If you're using an echo, yeah, just either roll an additional time, or that's probably the easiest. Yeah, just roll an additional time. But that's also good. So a 10, or you can choose the 3.
No, 10 is fine.
Okay. So 10 plus 4 it's a 14. That's a direct hit.
All right. We need again. Actually, can I do it this way? Oh, I can't do it that way. All right, fair. So, Mew actually moves his wand and summons two purple spears from the ground right next to the dog on fire. They come up from the ground along each side and slowly compress, emerging straight into the dog.
Kaboom! Krakow!
And that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. That's the end of the adventure step. Go ahead and take your persistent damage.
Before that.
Oh, before that, you're gonna
He's gonna
swift cast.
Dom looks at the magma filling their lantern, gets an idea.
There's like a gnarly, like, on fire paw just like on your stomach.
This is the catalyst I need. They're going to fire 3
Sick.
Uh-oh.
for free.
For free.
He's going for
No
his A+.
cost? Yeah, this is straight A's. That does not beat his magic defense. Base hit.
Base hit plus 1d6. Still a natural fire.
I like it. Okay.
8
Yeah.
damage.
You surge your fire 3 straight up into into the dogs behind. It causes the impact and the kinetic energy that is released. It causes it just kind of like buffet off of you. Magic's strong.
Sure is. Yeah, Dom is just shoving their lantern full of magma into the dog's rear.
Okay. Now we're at the end of the adventure step. Everyone can regenerate 2 MP. Take your persistent damage. Oh, let's see. Yeah, there you go. I guess that I have to start moving turns if we're going to do persistent damage, because it'll do it automatically at the end of your turn. Let's see here. The dog looks at you all. It is definitely battered, bruised, on fire even more. Dom, actually, your fire has put out some of its own flames. The massive gout of fire breath that it is spewing everywhere constantly has now dwindled to but an ember. It looks at you all, regards you. You can see a greater intelligence behind its eyes, looking into the window of its soul. It moves slowly, backs away, keeping an eye, but not attacking. And then it swipes one paw. It swipes a slip of paper towards you that was part of the... It like swipes a pouch, and it's like... It spins open, and a scroll comes out, part of the Minotaur's belongings. And it looks at you all and regards you. I will say this in a language you can understand. The crackle of mighty char and the hissing of heat as it speaks. Shout out to me your names. I will remember them.
My name is Don Juan. Remember that my flames were greater than yours.
Crag, you haven't seen the worst of me yet.
You did battle with Neith, the greatest student at the Tactician's Tutorium.
Mewq. She'll never have to see your face again.
Your plaques will hang in the Hall of Great Hunters. I eagerly await the day that I can mount your trophies there, above your plaque. And it turns around, grabs the runestone on the ground that initially caused him to be in this reality, flicks it up into the air, catches it in his teeth, and leaps through another fiery sigil and disappears in a gout of flame. You look around, scathed, burning, on fire, charred, singed, all sorts of synonyms for those words. You find yourself, you probably like pat out a couple flames of around your hood. It looks like the battle is over, and you find yourselves victorious.
Does this mean we passed the interview?
It seems that way. But no one else is around.
I suppose that makes us the bosses then.
Silence agreement against it. Oh.
So, hey, by the way, do any of you know what that thing was?
I'm pretty sure it was a Minotaur.
No,
never seen one?
no, the dog,
Oh,
the big dog.
You just said it was a dog.
I'm writing that down. You get some kind of bonus or fluff or something for whatever we do next. Quote. Oh my god.
Well, it looked like a dog to me, but I don't think
Must be a dog.
dogs- Oh,
I am willing to bet. Demon of some sort.
You guys can roll an intelligence check. If you get a... your Adventures of Summer Noun. It's possible. A natural 20,
God.
oh my god.
Crag, the hero.
It was a Minotaur, Craig.
yeah, it was
Minotaur.
actually a Minotaur. I'm certain.
Let's see. Would it be something you would share to the group?
No, absolutely not.
Okay,
I'm
I'll
gonna say it's a dog.
yeah. You can say whatever you like then. Whatever you say is true, because you just say it was just like such a flat like line face, like just matter of fact. It's like yeah, it was a.
I've seen a case like this before. When a dog eats one of those rune stones, that's what happens. That must be why the Dune Striders want it.
Is that a mind? Yeah, Mew, something doesn't add up. You're not sure. You're caught on your own line of thinking of it. It was probably a demon. Craig's making stuff up. So you think
Honestly-
you think yourself correct.
Yeah, okay.
if I'm honest with you, Mew's idea sounded more credible, but you seem so sure.
I am. Now let's find them before they fall into the wrong hands.
Right.
We don't want any more.
Way.
We don't want any other more dogs ending up like that.
Feel free to explain to the Dune Striders how to prevent a fire dog.
Okay.
Rather, fire minotaur.
Success. So you gather yourselves, nurse your hurts, and make sure that the coast is clear. And you walk yourselves over to the crate. Sorry, the carts, and the rest of the shipment. You check, open what is left here. Many runestones, oodles of ore of all kinds. You know, the good stuff like steel. That really cool ore, mithril, legendary stuff. Even some imports from Elven lands. Or sorry, not Elven lands. What am I talking about? From Moonwatch, like from across the expanse, or rather from down and across the expanse, from the world below, as people are starting to take to call it. This is definitely the shipment that belongs to 3 words. You contact Warren via your link pearls, and you let him know that you found the stolen shipment, and he answers right away. Just bloop, bloop, bloop. Well done. I'll mobilize the Dune Striders at once. You keep an eye on the place until we arrive. We don't know when, more bandits might return, but it sounds like you routed a lot of them. Once we retrieve the crystals, you can consider your job finished. And so, not long later, after he hangs up the link pearl, a unit of Dune Striders arrives at the cliff valley, and you stand watch over the crystals until Warren gets there, and he shakes your hands with both hands. Full glad he is, and you help him wheel the stolen wagons and carts out of the cave, and bring everything back to 3 words, and have a job well done. A few suns later, 3 words calls you to her shop, Trace Elements, and she introduces you to a certain adventurer of diminutive stature. And the new acquaintance informs you that there have been more encounters of dastardly dealings similar to the one plaguing 3 words. But there's a little bit more attached to it, as this adventurer regales to you that there's a bit of a darker substance afoot, and might have a job for you in the future. And the end. That's it. You did it.
Nice.
Beep, 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 beep.
We did it.
Pom
Final
pom
Fantasy
pom
victory
pom
jingle.
pom.